can't trust this person. What they did once, they'll do again. Trouble in paradise fighting with a karmic is what I heard. And now this karmic energy is on your trail because they know that you hold a special place in the heart of this person. But that do not deem this person to be trustworthy because you hold a special place in their heart. It's like they know that you were 100% good to them. They know this, okay? Despite of their actions, despite of the things that they actually said in reference to you guys' connection, they knew that you were good. And it's like what's happening is this person is missing you. They're missing you insane at this time, okay? Because this karmic energy is not doing it. This person is telling this karmic energy whatever it is that they feel like they want to hear, because they know that this karmic energy is obsessed with them. They know that this karmic energy is more involved with them. I heard Kenneth or Kennedy, or Ken could be someone's name, okay? But they definitely feel like, they didn't want to hurt this karmic energy, but then they had like an aha moment in regards to this connection. Like, wait a minute, I'm more concerned about how this karmic energy feel, but the one that's been with me, I'm totally disregarding the way that they felt, in regards to me even moving forward with this individual. So you have a karmic troll that's trolling you. They're disguising themselves. They're afraid to reveal who they actually are, okay? Because they don't want to seem desperate. But you know who these karmic energies are. They are trolls. That's who they are, and this is what they do. And this could be the reason why someone has lost passion for them, because this person is realizing, listen, it's like both of them watching you. So this person know where this heat that these karmic energies is tapping into and trying to bring your way. They know where it's coming from. And it's like, wait a minute, you only want to really be with me to try to get back at, my ex or my past person. You want to try to, troll them. You want to try to, make them feel as if, you won in the situation. So this is how the fight kicked off with whoever this is, okay? There's somebody that's like, please, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go there, okay? This is what this person is telling this karmic energy. So for some of you, you feel like you can't trust this person. And this karmic is so mad because they feeling like this person literally sold them a dream when it came down to a brand new passionate beginning. Because now this person want out. They want out of this situation. So whoever this karmic energy is, they have their minions working with them. And their minions is also trolling you as well with them. Okay, look, adjudication. A judgment has been made. A judgment call has been made. Someone passed judgment on this situation. So let's start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Let's go. Let's go. What do we have? Official person. Yeah. Okay, because you are this official person here. This is what's happening, collective. And this is what this person is realizing now, that you've been this official person all the time. This whole entire time. This is what this argument is about, because somebody didn't have this wake-up call about who you are and what you do. Okay? This person is realizing that any energy that they go towards, they want to know about you. They're obsessed with knowing about you. They're obsessed with knowing more about you. They want to know what you do for work, how you make a living, how you doing this, how you doing that. So you are the head and the center of these karmic connections with this person. This person tell them a little bit about you, and they want to know more and more and more, to whereas they're not even focused on the relationship with this person anymore. They are more focused on you. And this is what's happening. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. So someone attention, it's like the attention then shifted to you. Okay, and someone don't like that, because maybe they were just dealing with this karmic energy to fill a void, to, get attention from this individual, but the only thing they're worrying about is you. Okay? And a child or children, especially if you have a child or children with this person, they're overly concerned about your child, your children, and things of that sort. because they thought that they were going to have a family with this person, or but it's not going to be like it is with a chosen one's child. They can do whatever they want to do. But it's not going to happen like that. You see, your light passed on to your children. So when they see you or your child or your children, all they see is a light too. And they're upset about that. And whoever this energy is, they want to try to attack your child or your children, but it's not going to work. And this is how someone knows that this karmic is a karmic energy, okay? Because they're overly concerned about, you know, the status of a child and what you doing and how a child is, and you know, they're overly concerned about that, collective. And they're jealous, okay? What the helly? They jelly? What the helly? They jelly. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You are someone that's unbreakable and unstoppable. Nothing can actually derail you off of your path. And this is why these karmic energies are upset, on top of them watching you like a hawk, being fantasized. It's like they fantasize over you. They have this big fantasy when it come down to you. Okay? And they don't like it. They don't like the fact that you're doing well. They don't like the fact that, you know, you're doing well with your children. They don't like the fact that, you know, you can still carry on and you're not bothered or pressed by someone dealing with a karmic energy. You don't care. Okay? If you care, you wouldn't have walked away from a situation here. You wouldn't have told this person, listen, you want this karmic energy, you be with this karmic energy if you cared. And this is why they mad, because you're not putting them on a pedestal. You're not feeding into what they want you to feed into. You're not addressing them. So they feel less valuable because you're not addressing the situation like they're somebody, because they're not. Because they're just simply not. And you are definitely making these energies feel it, that they are nobodies in your world, okay? They feel it and they're mad. Look at this, family room, trouble in paradise, okay? They jelly with the helly. This is what's happening here, okay? This is what's happening here. Family room empty. So someone may be trying to come towards you, collective, or they feel like someone is coming towards you. So they want to try to cause some drama or try to make it, is, you know, they want to start some friction with this person to try to stop them from coming towards you or being there for you or being there for a child or whatever the case may be, collective. In regards to this situation here, they don't want this person to come towards you or come towards a child here, so they want to try to create drama and things of that sort. But I still feel like this is not going to work. So what I'm really getting is, this is like more so of a karmic energy, wanted this person to actually choose them over a child. Okay? This is what's happening. This could be a childless person, someone that can't even conceive, okay? Or this can be a bad mother or a bad father, okay? And they have an issue with, you know, anyone that wants to be, you know, a good parent or whatever. But for some of you, it could even be the person that you were dealing with that can be an absent parent and things of that sort. So you don't even want to deal with a person that would want to be with someone that don't want them to be a present parent or something like that. So this is the reason why you really was not fighting for this connection, okay, with this individual here. They want to be absent, let them remain absent. You doing good on your own, okay? You have help from God above. So that's all you really need in this situation here. And they can't understand how you were making it, okay? They can't understand how you were excelling. They can't understand why you are not upset about this karmic situation that they got going on, because it's not you and it's not your life. What do we have? Wealthy man. And they also feel like this person used them, okay? They also feel like this person used them. They also feel like this person is a divine masculine. So whoever this karmic energy is, they're pretending to be some type of, you know, mystic or spiritual being or some type of earth angel. They are none of the above, okay? A fallen angel. They fall in the category of fallen angels, okay? And those fallen angels, we already know where they are. They locked up until judgment day. And remember, adjudication is here. So they falling into the same category with these fallen angels right here, to where as they are in bondage, and they're going to be in bondage for a while, whoever these individuals are. And they can't do nothing but try to lash out at you, because they know you are the reason. What Cardi B said? What was the reason? What was the reason? Look at this. It's over. I'm telling you guys, look at this. It is over. It is over. When I say it's over, it's over. And you know the worst type of slave collective is one that don't notice their shackles. You see? And this is what's going on. These individuals, they don't believe that they are in bondage collective, but it's like they feel it. But their mind is telling them that, no, I'm free. I'm not in bondage. They're panicking because they know they came up against a chosen one. That's what's happening, collective. They're panicking, and it's over for them. It's over for them. Karmic energies, that is. Whoever is the karmic, yeah. Because you see, they put in work to sow bad seeds against you. Okay? For some of you is a woman here. Okay? For some of you is a man wanting to be a woman. We have divine masculine energy out here, but we're going to clarify and see exactly what's going on with this divine masculine energy. But I really feel like this divine masculine used this individual to run up their bank accounts. Whoever this divine masculine is, and these karmic energies are feeling some type of way. Okay? Because right after divine masculine, we have the coffin card here. So that lets me know that at the end of the day, when it comes down to this, it's like over. This person got what they wanted out of this situation. And somebody feel like, oh, well, I worked so hard to try to, get you to surrender to the connection, or get you to be with me, old begging ass karmics. Okay? I ain't too proud to beg looking ass karmics. So they somewhere begging a divine masculine for love. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And these are the type of slaves that don't realize that love is free. So they made themselves of slaves. Also, my ancestors are saying that they made themselves of slaves by trying to work and put in work and buy this person's love, romance, time, and things of that sort. And they didn't even realize what they were actually doing. And whoever this divine masculine is, they didn't want anyone like that. This is how they deem karmics to be karmics. If you gonna try to go all out for me and you know that I'm not right, yeah, you a karmic energy. You a karmic, because if you see it, you know what you're dealing with. You know what you were dealing with. You know what you were getting yourself into. And now you want to cry. So this person is in the energy of cry me a river. Okay? Cry me a river. Somebody is turning cold on the karmic energy. They said the wrong thing. They did the wrong thing that led to some type of fight. Yes, they did. What do we have? Courtship. Okay? Definitely someone, they could have spoke against a courtship that this person was in with you. Okay? They always fixated on this. This person working with you. This person being with you. It's trouble in paradise for them, though. So that can definitely be this courtship that they thought that they were building or working on with this person. Look at this. It's not you, collective. It's their courtship that's in shambles. And somebody tried to pretend like, didn't I say they were pretending to be some type of earth angel or mystical angel or a mystic or, a chosen one in a reverse. Okay? Somebody found out that was a lie. Somebody got some reading done too. They got a reading done. Look at this. Expectation. Okay? So they had a whole lot of high hopes for this courtship to take off and skyrocket. Look at this. And now they are in despair. Now they are in despair because it's not happening. And this man is in despair, this divine masculine, because they found out that this is a karmic that they went towards. What do we have? Yep, toil and labor. And they realized that working on this situation is going to be too much hard work with this individual here. So they could be calling it quits. They're calling this situation quits with this individual here. They go to deck talking. Look at this. Let's see what we have. They calling it quits. Look at this. Poverty. Okay? Poverty. So this is somebody that only went towards this karmic energy to end this. They could have been in poverty, and they went towards this energy to end this. This is clarifying a coffin card. They wanted a permanent ending on some type of poverty here. And what do we have? Bad health in the reverse. Somebody or somebody that this person is connected to could have been dealing with bad health, and they needed these finances for this person, from this person. Correction. Okay? I mean, what did this energy expect? Did they expect to, what they expect this person to do for them? This person came around to be with this karmic energy for personal gain, and they feel played about it. So they tried to attack you as a result. And this person lost it on them. This person lost their cool on this person for even bringing you up. This person like, what we got going on have to do with the collective? This is what they wanted to know from this individual. Okay? What do we have? Thoughts. Okay? This person's like, what was I even thinking coming towards you and trying to shack up with you, to be with you? Thoughts in the reverse. They're saying that they were not even thinking. Okay? With thoughts in the reverse. They wasn't thinking clearly. And it could be because they were going through so much. Okay? Poverty, toil and labor, not hiring until maybe they couldn't find a job or something like that. Look at this journey. And now they want to go on a journey with their official person because they've been sitting there thinking and meditating. It's like the whole time they've been present, they've been checked out because you are their only focus. And they had nothing but time and space to think about what it is that they wanted with you. Yup. Look at this. We have poverty here. Like I said, trouble in paradise. It came out to clarify adjudication. We got poverty out here twice. Okay? Someone could be trying to blame someone else for them being in poverty right now. Or both of these energies are experiencing poverty right now as a result of, this person working with this karmic energy, and this karmic energy started working against you. So if this karmic energy started working against you, that means that this person played a role in working against you as well. Okay? And this is the reason why Spirit say you cannot trust this person. Okay? Because what they did once, they'll do again. It doesn't matter if they standing up for you now. It doesn't matter if they standing up for this connection now. It doesn't matter what's unfolding and how everything is going with them with a karmic energy. This is somebody that pushed you to the limit in order for you to walk away from this situation right here. This is somebody that don't even have any business being with a karmic energy if they were with a privileged lady here. So you could have bowed out gracefully out of this situation. That can be another reason why the privileged lady is in the reverse. And it could be the reason why this person is in despair. They could be losing a whole lot of things because they can't focus, because they don't have you to torment with someone else with a karmic energy, which means that they cannot keep this karmic cycle going without you being a participant. And since you're not feeding into the bullshit with whoever this person is, it's crumbling. And the reason why it's happening like that, it was ordained to happen like that. So someone won't say, well, you the reason why, you the one was doing this. You were calling, you were texting, you were showing up. You're not doing any of those things. So they have no one to blame. So they know that this crumbling of this karmic connection with them and this person is organic. They know it don't have anything to do with you. And that's why they fighting. Because this person's like, no, there's no way you about to try to put this on the collective. Although they went against the grain with you, collective, they're still not about to let someone blame you. Someone is saying, listen, that's your own issue with the collective. You so concerned about who I was with. Look at this, thief. And you were so concerned about trying to steal me from the collective. I told you this is what it was all about, collective. I said that a few words ago. That this energy was in this boastful energy about them being with this person and you and this person not being together and this person not wanting you and they stole this person from you. This person tap clean in on it. Like, that's your only focus. You are focusing on you know what I'm talking about, trying to take me from the collective here. And you waste nothing but time. You're not even the same person that I fell in love with or I thought I even liked. Somebody letting this motherfucker have it. Because why? Something is happening with the resources. Something is happening. Is a rocky foundation. It's a rocky situation. Something happening with the money. What do we have? Mature man. And also this person went through an awakening. They are seeing things from a bird's eye view. This is someone that's tapping into their mature energy here. So this divine masculine, they're no longer dealing with bad health. And the bad health could have been just them being confused. They have a clear vision of what's going on. There's no more confusion. And that's the reason why bad health could be in the reverse. They can see clearly now. Look at this. Look at this, collective. House in the reverse. Like I said, a rocky foundation. This is what's happening here. Trouble in paradise. We got family room in the reverse. We got thoughts in the reverse. And we got house in the reverse. Something is going on with these energies. Stability. A home setting here. Somebody is even saying, what was I thinking even coming this way towards you? Like I say, if this person has not left or removed themselves, they're on their way to doing so. And this karmic energy is trying to beg and plead for this person not to leave because they don't want to appear as they lost. But how can you really lose someone that you never really had for real? You know? This person came in this connection with you bogus. They could have came in this connection with this karmic energy still committed or already committed to you. And they were okay with it. They were okay with that. Because again, they thought that they were stealing something from you because they know who you are. This is somebody that knew that you were one look at you and they knew that you were a divine being. They knew that it was something different about you. If you're a woman, you could be stunning to this person. If you're a man, you could be someone that's incredibly handsome. And that's no homo. But at the end of the day, this person could be like, damn, you know, man or not. When they see you, like, okay, you know, they may just say something like, okay, right? So it's like they know why, you know, why they feel the way they feel. Like, they can't compete against you. They feel real small when they took one look at you. Minus everything else that you bring to the table. Hell, you could be the whole table. So that on top of, you know, they can't light a candle next to you. It's really, it really hit different for this person. To find out that you were an official person. And they knew that this person belonged on a journey with you. They knew this. But they wanted to steal this opportunity from you. And not just you, from this person too. And they knew that. They knew that. Says my ancestors. What else, beloved ancestors of the highest white light? What else should the collective know? Here we go. Look at this. Imprisonment. And they show in the reverse. They tried to make this person a prisoner in a goddamn house. That's what they did. You know. They could have tried to provide everything that they felt like this person wanted in a house so that they would not leave. I forgot what you call this place where you get everything that you need, but you still feel like a prisoner. I got to look up the word and I'll tag it in here. Okay? But however, they wanted to make it. It starts with an M. I know that for sure. But they wanted to make this place, somebody's name could start with an M, one of these karmics. But they wanted to try to make this place, so this person wouldn't have a reason to leave. They wouldn't even let this person breathe. Okay? And so with imprisonment coming out in the reverse, this somebody that's moving away from this situation here. They moving away. It's like, why you need to do that? I have this here. Why you got to go there? I have this here. Why you got to go there? We have this here. Why you have that? We could do this here. Everything is here. And the more this person stayed around this person, the more they grew to resent this person. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? What the fuck is going on? What the LE? What the hell I'm saying? This could be even a biracial couple. Someone could be Mexican. That's what the M could stand for. What do we have? Look at this. Marriage. Okay? So, what's happening here is this person could be, somebody here is married. And this could be what this person knew. They could have knew that when they got into this connection with this person. That's the reason why they wanted to try to steal this person away from you. Like, where they do that at? That got to be a willing participant. Okay? What do we have? Change. Okay? Change is here. So we got marriage and change. What does this mean? Someone could be 39, born in 1993. What is this change? Look how the deck be speaking. Speak, ancestors. The lovers. There's a change into this connection with the lovers. Okay? And I feel like this, because of this marriage, there's a change. And what this person doing? Leaving. Okay? Why I keep on hearing on that midnight train to Georgia? Someone can stay in Georgia, stay on Georgia Road, Georgia Street, Georgia Boulevard. Okay? Somebody is leaving. Somebody is leaving. This is what's happening here. 15, 9, and 3 could be significant. Okay? Someone is leaving here. Leaving a lover behind. Here we go. What is this? Yeah, distant horizons. For some of you, this already happened. This is what this fight was for. This is what this fight was for. Look at this. Pathway. Because somebody had a wake-up call. And with this wake-up call, they are wanting to go. They ended a situation of poverty, and now they are ready to go on their pathway. This could be like a death and rebirth someone experienced with the coffin call being here. A permanent ending somewhere else, and someone is leaving from a dark situation, going towards the light. The butterflies are there. Butterflies could be significant. Somebody could have had a dragonfly or a butterfly just fly past them all recently, and that was letting you know about what was to come. And the distant horizon. I'm talking about, it was, you seen it. For some of you, it could have been a light colored butterfly, maybe beige, okay, or beige orange looking, or something like that. This one's for you. What do we have? Look at this, mature woman. Yeah, they leaving an immature individual behind. It's what's going on here. It was too much hard work. This person want to have this person all their time. What is courtship and expectation? Somebody that expected too much for what they were doing. Like, I'm putting in this work, so you got to do this, or you got to do that. Like, what the fuck? Look at this. Sudden wealth. Okay? Like I say, I'm putting in all this work. You got to do this, and you got to do that with sudden wealth being here. So somebody's feeling like they were the bread and butter in this situation, and that, you know, they will be able to control this person with finances. I'm telling you, this is what's happening. But I feel like, what is this wealthy man? What is this wealthy man? Because it's right next to the coffin call. What is a wealthy man in a coffin here for? Thank you. Oh, right here by the thief card. It clarified itself. And when I say it clarified itself, it did. Let's flip. Look at this. Gift. Okay? Gift. So that's clarifying a privileged lady, despair, thief, and gift. So they were using gifts on this wealthy man. Because I asked, what is the wealthy man in the coffin? Spirit said this thief was using gifts to steal this person away from this privileged lady here. And that's the reason why they are in despair. And the gifts could have been sudden wealth. They were using money, finances, all of this stuff, collective. Things that you would never do. That's what it is. You had nothing but pure love to give. Okay, and if that wasn't enough, then oh well. What do we have? Main male. And this, whoever this main male is, they know that. They know that whatever you was giving, that love that you were giving, this person know that you were giving good love, collective. They know that. And this person is saying, listen, I was only a main male to my main female. Like what? Look, hi Anna says hi Anna. Okay? So however, this person did not lie to this karmic energy about anything in regards to how they feel about you, how they felt about you, and now they fucking mad. Do you hear me? Now they are mad. What fell? Look, message. We got message. Hi Anna say message. They never lied to this person. We got main male, we got 25, and then we got 7 on here. 7 could be significant. 14, 15. 15 is very significant here. Okay? We got 15 on the lovers. We got 15 here. So if you had 15 and 15, that's the very first one that came out. 30. Okay? Adjudication. They're under judgment here. Somebody is under freaking judgment. Somebody is under judgment. And with this main male coming out, this main male could be under judgment too for even going towards this karmic energy. But at the same time, although it was a lesson, but they still made the choice to go that way after High Honor already warned them or forewarned them about this individual. They knew what they was getting themselves into too. What do we have? Look, concern. I'm telling you. 33 is here. Master number 33. They are concerned. They are concerned here. They're concerned about what? What are they so concerned? Oh, those flipped out. They're concerned about a message of concern. And what was the look? This the message. This is the message that from High Honor. This main male got a message from High Honor. Remember, High Honor came out to clarify the main male, and it says message, and they're concerned about this message of concern about this false. Come on now. Come on. They were forewarned about whoever this is that they went towards. So the message of concern, and the concern is the message that came from Spirit, High Honor himself to this person, this main male, and regardless to whoever this karmic is that they were going towards. That they were a false person, and that they were blinded by whatever gifts or whatever type of sudden wealth that they were dealing with or receiving from this person. And this is an immature individual. Okay? They went towards someone extremely immature that was not their privileged lady. And since they did it anyway, they're suffering the consequences by being in despair here. This is the only reason why this person had to give this person, sudden wealth and gifts, because they were not working. Okay? This is somebody that used this home that's in the reverse as a sanctuary for healing. For healing. And to gain clarity about their situation. So now it's like this person wanted to try to explain to High Honor the reason why, they went towards this person, because they needed time apart from everything else to gain perspective. But Spirit is saying, did you not hear what I said? Right? I warned you about this situation. And this is the reason why someone became a freaking prisoner. This could be someone that's not even seeing the people that they used to see on a regular basis, because this person want to control this person. All because they invested finances in them. And all because the reason why Spirit is saying this was a bad idea, because they fed this karmic energy information because they needed someone to vent to. So instead of venting to God and telling God everything, how they felt, and staying the course, they went to go and check out with a karmic energy and just spilled the beans because they were vulnerable. And this what made this karmic energy feel safe enough to invest in this person. Like, well, if this person is telling me all of this, then, you know, it's a chance that we can have longevity. And this is the reason why expectation is out here. They had high hopes of this, of having this courtship. Like, oh, this person told me this, that. So now this karmic energy feel like they know you. Solely based off of what this wealthy man said. Thank you so much. May it return to you manyfold. Solely based off what this man told them, they feel like they know you or know something about you or know your life or, you know, this is how this karmic energy feels. Such a clown. I mean, I pity the fool. What do we have? Courthouse. And that's why this man is under judgment too. Spirit is saying that's why they're under judgment. The 23rd could be very significant. That's the reason why this person is under judgment here. Because they were told not to go towards this person. They were told not to even speak about you. If you go and start a new connection, why is it important for you to talk about what was instead of what is? And a real woman or a real man, like, listen, that don't have anything to do with me. You know, I don't want to hear about what you did with nobody else. And maybe you were the one, as this privileged lady or divine masculine, that had to tell this to someone before. Maybe even this person, like, listen, I don't want to hear about what you had going on with who. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm focused on me and you, you know. And they could have looked at you or perceived you to be arrogant because of your viewpoints, the way that you looked at situations in a real way. Thank you, Annabus. May it return to you manyfold. But now, since they have matured, this person's like, wait a minute. Now I see why the collective said what they said. So this person is thinking every word that you ever said to them was calculated, but it was wisdom. And during this time of sitting here with this karmic energy, while they thinking this person is in imprisonment, they were gaining clarity. They were gaining clarity. And I feel like this is what this person wants you to know, that it's not what it appears to be. It's not what you think it is. Yes, I did this. I went towards a karmic energy, but it's not for the reasons that you think. Somebody want to let you know this. But had they went the right way instead of their way, so this is someone that was leaning on their own understanding. And maybe this is somebody that's trying to tell spirit, listen, you know, I did it the way that I understood. I didn't understand, you know, the spiritual way of doing things. So what is spirit going to say about that? What was spirit's response to this person? What was your response to this person? Please and thank you. Can we know? Is it even here? What was your response to this person? This one? Child. Ooh. Didn't I say this person with the spirit? Who is the child? You? My child? And what else? Community. Community could mean family. Wait a minute. I see 39 on here. Didn't I say somebody could be 39? Or something could be significant about 39? And over here we have 39. Oh my goodness. So we got marriage and change. Ooh, and 39. We got 93 likes. I said 39 and 93. And here go the 93 and the 39 right here. Marriage and change. And this is the reason why. I can't even get it out. They were forbidden to go towards this karmic situation. This is someone that had an ordained marriage with you. Like I said, you could be married to this person or with change being here. They needed to change something. They were supposed to stay the course. Okay. And then, you know, marriage and change came out to clarify journey and official person. So this is what this person was supposed to do. Change in marriage, or we have, if we're going to read it, 39, we got marriage and change. They were supposed to make a change here with you, child. Okay? That's what happened. That was Spirit's response to this person. What else? Look, main female in a reverse. Not go towards another situation and try to vent about his child. You get it? To someone else in reference to you. And the reason why Spirit told this person not to do that, because they were fragile, they were weak, they were vulnerable. They were going to overtalk. This karmic energy was going to take everything the wrong way. What is the wrong way? Playing on this person's vulnerability. Playing on their emotions. Playing with their weakness. If they have a child involved here. Possibly a little girl. So with that being said, that's why the karmic energy said everything that they said. Because they feel like they know, or they feel like they have some type of insight that they can use as leverage against you to make you feel like they're the victor and you lose. Like, make that make sense. That's not even accurate. What this karmic energy got was the unhealed version of this main male. The one whose mind was playing tricks on them. And this is the reason why Spirit said no, 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 and no. You're not even thinking clearly. Look at this. We got the thoughts that came out in the reverse. Look at this. They were not even thinking clearly when it came down to you or this situation. Their mind was playing tricks on them. This is somebody that was dealing with some type of mental instability. This is somebody that could have had a whole freaking mental break. A psychotic break. They might not even remember all the things that they said to this karmic energy. But this karmic energy does. And this is the reason why Spirit said, no, you should have leaned on me. Absolutely broke a spiritual law. And this is the reason why they are under judgment. Lean not on your own understanding. And this is what this person is trying to tell. How you going to try to tell Spirit that you did it the way that you understood it? Who you think created you? But it just shows Spirit that this is not somebody that you could deem to be trustworthy. With any type of power. With any type of control. Because they're going to utilize it how they see fit versus how it's supposed to really go. And now you understand why they was with this karmic energy. They needed this person help. They were in poverty. They didn't see their way out. So boom, I got me one. And that's all this pick me was. A rebound energy. Someone that this person could project onto. And they feel like this person loved them. What do we have? That's all the fuck they wanted. Great fortune. That's it. And I'm going to use my issues to get this up out of you. And that's exactly what happened. And now they feel some type of way. Because now this person don't want this person to say anything about you. Nothing. Like, what you mean? Because they healed now. And now they see the truth. I see your true colors shining. They see this person true colors. And now they mad at you, won't come for you. That's the wrong decision. That's the wrong choice. To try to come for you because you're not the one of the two, baby. You're definitely not. You're not one of them ones. You're not a regular person. You definitely not. You're not about to fuss with them. Okay, they want you to fuss online and shit like that. You're not about to do that. You could be very short with words. Okay? You're not about to entertain that type of stupidity or childish behavior where you fussing online and going back and forth with no dumb broad or dumb male. Like, where they do that at? Very childish. Get your life together. And they sitting somewhere spending their day obsessing over you, pulling their hair out and shit, worrying about you. If I was a karmic and I was watching the chosen one, I'll be kind of shook too. You know? When you standing upon or trying to come at someone that exudes greatness. Okay? So we have the Three of Pentacles here. They mad because somebody want to work with you. Okay? Three of Pentacles. They want to start trying to build something with you. Uh-oh, we got a Bible verse that came out. Child, Spirit be dropping all kind. I didn't even know I was going to use this deck. So we got a whole Bible verse here. There go our Bible verse for the end. It done popped out. It done popped out. So let's clarify and see what's happening here. Three of Pentacles. Somebody been trying to accumulate some great fortune so they could work with you. What do we have? The Nine of Wands. Yay. Okay, but first they had to get through all these obstacles. And the obstacles are and were, you know, this poverty that they were dealing with. But this person was not thinking. All they had to do was seek God. You see the rainbow behind them? Only if they would have turned around. But you see they were leaning, right? You see this person leaning on their own understanding. All they had to do was turn around. They would have been able to taste the fucking rainbow. Not just see it. So rainbows could be very significant. This could be someone that's always sky gazing or stargazing. You know, all they had to do was turn around and look up. So what do we have? Look, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. Seven of Pentacles. So we have investment. Somebody Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Return to sender. Anybody sending any ill will, baby, to my channels, to my collective, to myself, return to sender immediately. All right? Yeah. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So with that being said, 10 Pentacles, right, is what this person actually see with this connection. They were trying to accumulate 10 Pentacles for you. And like I said, you could be someone that had a child for this person. Someone here is carrying. Okay? The number 7, life path number 7, 3, and 9. All right? What do we have? The Ace of Swords. That's the absolute truth. Okay? That's the absolute truth here. The Ace of Swords. And what else? The Six of Pentacles. Look at this. Now somebody want to try to make something equal. And look at the gifts. You see? This is somebody that was buying somebody. That's what Spirit is saying. Buying somebody. And that is the truth. Somebody is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Ooh, all those fail. Let's see what else we have going on. They've been trying to send some stuff towards you, collective, but it's not going to work. You are protected from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. In Jesus' name, amen. Archangel Raphael, okay, is working with you. What do we have? The Five of Swords. And that's how they get defeated. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Look how they walking away. Look how they walking away, collective. And look how you still standing. Look how you still standing. This not the deck to clarify with. This is just, yeah, the moon. Illumination is here. Somebody, like I said, somebody was working with and dealing with illusions. Could be a Cancer energy. Don't just have to be. But somebody was working with illusions here. They wasn't thinking clearly. That's what's happening. Look, lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. Or was, because it's in the reverse. What do we have? The Crown of Pentacles is in the reverse because of you. The Crown of Pentacles. How somebody was going to top this? How was somebody going to top someone like this? Wasn't going to happen. What do we have? Judgment. Judgment. That's what's happening. And what else? We have the Seven of Wands. Protection. And you standing your ground. Yeah, baby. Yeah. There's a lot of sevens here. And I feel like all of these things is what someone actually got in a message form about how they were supposed to work with you, invest in this connection, turn around and see the rainbow. They was going to discover the truth, how they were supposed to make something equal, give and take with you, how they were supposed to defeat the odds and break this karmic cycle, how they were dealing with nothing but illusions, were dealing with other lovers besides this Crown of Pentacles, and now that's why they are under judgment. With the Seven of Wands energy here, you are still protected. And for some of you, you may not know what that Crown of Pentacles is. She's way more potent, or he's way more potent than the Queen of Pentacles. And let me give you a brief summary of the Crown of Pentacles. I went straight to it. Okay, the Crown of Pentacles has reached satisfaction in the material aspects of life. She is rich. She is a rich, grateful person who is capable of being generous. The Crown of Pentacles has obtained what she has through hard work. Hold on, let me start over because they don't want me to read this to you. The Crown of Pentacles has reached satisfaction in the material aspects of life. She is a rich, grateful person who is capable of being generous. The Crown of Pentacles has obtained what she has through hard work, having experienced all the adventures the Pentacle suit has offered. She can now be happy and can turn her past experiences into something good. The Crown of Pentacles is wise and generous. She knows that sharing is a form of great wealth. Here, Demeter possesses the energy of an old woman, like a grain of wheat that dies, sacrificing her life to let new seeds be born. And who is the new seeds? The child. So when they can't attack you, they try to attack your child. But again, since you are in this chrome energy, it's like this light is being shared with this child. You understand? That's what's happening here. It's like, what? You not going without anything. Nothing at all. And I feel like this karmic energy could be telling this person, well, listen, I have more than the collective. I gave you more. Where? Because you don't brag and because you don't boast. That don't mean that you're not living. That don't mean that you're not good. Okay? That don't mean that. And from the outside looking in, they can see something is going on, but they just can't pinpoint what it is. Just think of the Crown of Pentacles. That's what it is. That means you got old money and new money. Like what? Like what? And you accumulated these assets by being generous. Your generosity. Okay? So what do I want to clarify this with? I definitely feel like that can be it. I don't know. I think Spirit is saying that can be it. Let's use some true emotions. I don't know. This is the first one I've seen because somebody is in their feelings. Okay? I do have some new decks that's coming in, but they taking a while. Let's see what this is. Let's just clarify a few where we at on the timer. Let's see here. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you here as a part of the winning team family. Let's go. Let's get it, collective. All right. So we have courthouse. So we know why this person is going through whatever they're going through. You look at this. You cannot make this up. Look what flew out. Bad credit, unemployed, debt. You see? And now this karmic energy is feeling used because of them gifting this person and giving them, their great fortune and buying gifts and sudden wealth. This is what's happening here. They're feeling some type of way. They also could have found out about other potential people that this person was dealing with. Do they honestly think that this person was just being faithful to them? Baby, listen. This is somebody that was dealing with other energies, and with the mature man coming out and in the upright with the globe being here. This person have people in all parts of the fucking world that they were dealing with and getting financial resources from. You understand, collective? Do you see the globe? In different continents and shit. I'm telling you, collective. But since they had this person on the physical, they felt like, oh, well, you know, I'm not thinking of anything else. Okay, keep not thinking. All right? I'm not thinking of anything else. Sure. All right, so we got bad credit. This is what happened here. That's the reason why they went towards the situation. Debt, unemployed, all of that shit. Okay? So what do we have for adjudication? Is there anything for adjudication? Yeah. We got too late that came out. Too late. Somebody already under freaking judgment. Okay? We got cycles that came out in the reverse. And we got I miss you that came out in the upright. And it could be too late for this energy. Where this person talking about they miss you. But a cycle is definitely closed. It's coming to a close. Okay? Because the reason why you saying that it's too late is because you don't trust this person. When you feel like what they did once they'll do again. But round and round came out in the reverse. So this could be someone that's learning their lesson. But that may not suffice for you. Okay? Because somebody killed, maybe you wasn't doing so good. You know, maybe you were content, but you were not, maybe you weren't even content. Maybe you just were not in a good place, you know, the last time you guys were together. Okay, so they could have deemed you to be someone that was in poverty and somebody else had more to offer. And they wasn't even good them damn selves with bad credit, debt, and unemployed being here. But watching you from afar, they see you being blessed. They see that the promise is with you. So now they want to try to stand up for this connection. Now you like, nah. You got to try that shit with someone else. You got to try that with someone else. What we have, look at this. Reckless love and sex. So this somebody's want to tell you when it come down to the lovers that that's all it was. I don't understand how somebody could want to tell you something like that. I don't understand that. Official person is here. Like, why would you want to tell that to an official person? Official person, look at this. Shocking news. I'm telling you. And it could have definitely shocked you. Like, what the hell? What is you telling me that for? You know? And it may, even if it wasn't verbally, it could have been like energetically or telepathically. Like, what? Look, thug. Okay? So we have thug here. Someone here could be locked the hell up. I see handcuffs and I see an officer. And some of you going to be receiving some type of shocking news here. They could have a court date and they going to get their ass locked up. And they don't really have nothing to do with them being no thug or none of that shit. It have a whole lot to do with them being disobedient. Yep, look at this. We have goodbye here. All right? Goodbye. Somebody's telling someone goodbye. And we have love message coming in. For some of you, someone could be locked up. They could be going to court again, locked up. But however, we see journey here. When it comes down to this journey, somebody telling someone goodbye because change in marriage is here. And somebody going to be sending somebody some type of love message here. What is family room? Look, my way in the reverse. Okay? They realizing the situation now. They no longer want to operate from a place of pride and ego. What is thoughts in the reverse? What is thoughts in the reverse? Thank you. Secrets. Okay? Secrets. So they was keeping it a secret. Something about... so they was keeping it a secret from a karmic energy here. Okay? That they were not thinking when they told them whatever they told them. What is this house? They was keeping something a secret, their thoughts. Look, pregnancy, okay, that came out, fake news, okay. What is going on here? What is this house? Somebody was keeping a secret, a pregnancy a secret. Look, ashamed. So when it come down to this house, we got ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. Could be over a pregnancy or just a living situation. Give us more on this pregnancy. What do we need to know here? Wish in the reverse. Okay. Wish in the reverse. They not even trying to have a child with whoever this person is at all. And they wanted the whole shebang. The child had moved from way over here to by this courtship and expectation. So somebody expected to have the picket fence, the man, the woman, the child, and somebody is like, no, that's not what I want. Could be this divine masculine here. That's what's next. What do we have for divine masculine in regards to this energy right here, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Look, karma, okay? Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown, okay? That's what was happening with this situation with bad health being here in the reverse. I told you guys somebody was having some type of mental break. Look at this. Bad health in the reverse, and they popping out with I love you. Okay? Now that they have matured, they want to tell you how much they love you, collective. All right? This is what this person want to tell you. They want to tell you about these endings, or is an ending to them being in poverty. What do we have? Love child in the reverse. Something could have ended. The pregnancy could be a false call or something like that. I feel like that's what could have woke someone up when somebody started talking about having a baby and things of that sort. Love child in the reverse. But why did this come out? We got bad health in the reverse. I love you. Then we got imprisonment. Somebody was trying to use a child or a pregnancy to trap someone. Possibly this mature man, but it's in the reverse. Both of them are. With coffin being here, somebody could have lost a child. If they were pregnant, because it came out in the upright, somebody could have lost the child here, collective. One of these karmic energies. Look at this, bumping heads. And they could be bumping heads behind that. Okay, because they either had a miscarriage or they never was fucking pregnant. All right. So what do we have for a mature man? They tried to use that to have someone bound. And they ended up losing this love child. We got marriage out here. Love child and marriage. That happens when, you know, you have a baby outside of a marriage, a love child. That shit is in the reverse. And look, we have rejected. Yeah, so now this person is rejecting someone. They're rejecting a karmic energy, collective, and that clarifies the change. That says somebody moving out the damn way. Yeah, look, bad news. They received some type of bad news in regards to the coffin card. I'm telling you. So what is it for poverty? Look, memories, okay? The only thing this person could think about is memories of you. What is poverty? Memories. Somebody had memories of poverty, but I feel like that could have came to an end because Pat Way is here and we have memories here. Somebody want to replace that energy with memories. Yeah, look, we got ghosted here in the reverse. So that hiding, that off and on hot and cold energy is in the reverse. What do we have for occupation? Secret accounts. Yeah, somebody that made it their freaking occupation to watch you from secret accounts here. Them all karmic energy. Like I said, it's both of them watching you. Okay? They feel like they want to see something. What is it they want to see? What is this toil and labor in the reverse? Okay? Somebody got a whole secret fucking account. That's a fact. Look, we have phony and fairy tale in the reverse, trickster. They coming up out of that energy. Yeah, look, it's being replaced with faith, healing, meditation, and praying. Somebody could be praying their way out of a situation, or they could have. With this mature woman in the reverse. What is this mature woman in the reverse? Thank you. Look, feeling like shit. Can't make it up. Whoever this mature woman is, this karmic energy, they feeling like shit as they should. What do we have for courtship? Look, shady. Spirit is saying shady. Somebody found out this person shady. They had some type of secret account. And like I said, this mature woman in the reverse, and there's a woman here. What do we have for expectation? Look, there we go. Under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time's running out. Okay, so they was expecting something. They feel like time is running out. Yeah, somebody realizing that they've been dealing with some type of karmic ass witch that pretended to be divine. That's what's happening here. Okay, what is this sudden wealth? Look, pop the question. Baby, either somebody was using this karmic's energy to buy a ring so they could pop the question, or this karmic energy was pouring into this person financially so they could pop the question to them with a ring. What is this sudden wealth and pop the question? Can we know exactly what's going on here? We don't want to speculate or assume what's happening here. Thank you. Losing sleep. Okay? Worry, replaying events, thinking about you. For you. This situation is all about you right here. But why is the privileged lady here in the reverse? Give us the privileged lady in the reverse, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. Thank you. Family. Didn't I tell you that was you? Didn't I tell you that was you that bowed out of this situation gracefully? Divine Feminine? Family. Yay. And we have despair. Why is this person in despair? Well, we know they're in despair with his family dynamic. Okay, but let's see. Look, secluded. Separation. Reflecting and soul searching. Didn't I tell you that's what they've been doing? The whole time they've been with this karmic energy? Reflecting. Soul searching. Because they don't want you to walk away. And there's a ring in the hand right here. They're still holding on to you, as you can see. Not wanting you to walk away. And that's the reason why they are in despair. Why is this main female energy in the reverse? Look at this. Spiritual. We have chaos. This energy been causing chaos behind the scenes, and this is what they fighting for. Somebody experiencing an ego debt. Remember, I told you guys in the last message that it's happening in stages. Somebody experienced the energetic debt. Now we got ego debt, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. Somebody definitely awakened, but it happened in stages here. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Somebody realized that all of this happened with this mature woman in the reverse and main female in the reverse, because it was all connected to their ego. But now, since someone is having an ego debt, they see it for exactly what it is and see this person for exactly who they are, as the thief that they are, with thief being here. What do we have for thief? Thank you. We got 2. Oh, backstab and toxic lifestyle. Look at this. Look, they thought this was going to keep this person here. Okay? Backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. Okay, and that clarifies why we got the gift that fell on top. So whoever this is been trying to love bomb this person with gifts, and they could live a toxic lifestyle, but they could try to keep that a secret. Remember, secret came out. Okay, they may not want anyone else to know. What community being here? They don't want people in the community to know how they really are. What is community? What is community, Holy Spirit, please and thank you? Fake busy. You see what I'm talking about? They want the community to look at them like they're somebody that's always putting in some work. They some type of high achiever, but they be fake busy. And because they live in this type of lifestyle behind the scenes. You see? They somewhere fucking chugga-lugging. Okay? They somewhere chugga-lugging or doing some type of countdown behind the scenes. That's what's happening. They're not even who they say that they are. They're toxic, and they live a toxic lifestyle minus what they show the public. Okay? They pretend to be this business-oriented type of person in public, but behind the goddamn scenes, again, like I said, they're going far out to travel where nobody really know them at, so they could be seen like this. But anytime cameras rolling or something like that, they're trying to pretend like they're a privileged man or a privileged lady. Yeah, right. It's all fake. And somebody know the truth. Look at this. Spiritual gifts in the reverse. Yeah, I told you there was, look, whoever this is was pump flexing. Okay? Pretending to be divine, pretending to be spiritual. Like I said, pretending to be some mystic. And we are on this woman, and there's a woman here in the reverse with spiritual gifts in the reverse. Okay? So, and look, that could be clarifying gifts. So Spirit is saying, it wasn't only just gifts that they were giving. They were trying to give this person some type of karmic truth by saying that they had spiritual gifts. But that came out in the reverse, and that's why a gift came out on top of thief, because they pretended that they were this person's divine counterpart or soulmate or whoever, like they were the gift. To who? The next one is this main male. But High Honor stepped in and gave this person a message to begin with. And the message consists of this person, like Spirit knew that this person was going to pretend like they were somebody that they were not. That's what it is. Look, love spell. They were doing love spells. I told you whoever this is a freaking witch. They were doing love spells, collective. Definitely not who they said that they actually were at all. Okay, that was the gift. For them to place them under some type of love spell. And it could have happened during reckless love and sex. And I want to say, maybe this person didn't think that this person was doing it. So it could have worked periodically, right? For a little while, temporarily. Okay? Until they had this aha moment. Till their spirit guides came and said, what are you doing? You know how God told, asked Adam and Eve, why are you covering yourself up? And he already knew the question to it. He already knew the question to why they was covering themselves up. Because they had already sinned. At first they couldn't see that they were freaking naked. But the moment that they sinned, they started covering themselves up because they were able to see and they started feeling exposed. So that's the same thing that happened with this situation with this person. And that's how they knew. That's how they knew that whatever needed to be exposed was exposed to them. Because it was something that they were not seeing at first. But when Spirit asked them, you know, what are you doing? They instantly started feeling exposed like they did something wrong because they did. Look at this, sex addiction. And it goes right with this reckless love and sex, this love spell, and it all stemmed from them having this sex addiction. Okay? That's what happened. And that's why they went that way. Oh, you gonna buy me something for doing it too? Oh, yeah. So you telling me if I come towards you, I can get all the sex I want. Type shit. Anytime I want. Wherever I want. How I want. Okay? And that's the energy this main male was in before they matured. I'm telling you, somebody could have stopped in the middle of sex. They could have heard this in the middle of them being intimate with somebody. Like, what are you doing? Scared the shit out of them. You understand? When I say scared this person straight, scared this person straight. What are you doing with Jezebel, Annabelle? What are you doing with Jezebel, Annabelle? Like, what in the hell is going on here? Yay. Here we go. I'm about to go, bro. That's it for me, collective. Listen up. Listen and listen good. Okay? If you have not subscribed to the winning team, what are you waiting for? I'm not going no further. And that's for the non-believers. You understand that? That's for the non-believers. And I'm out. And a state of mind that sees God and everything is evidence of growth and grace and a thankful heart. Charles G. Finney. You seen it. You see it. Okay? The Lord has done amazing things for us with joy. Psalms chapter 126 verse 3. And you know that was already in. So if you have not subscribed and you want to become a winner, do so now. I love to have you guys here. I am speechless. I'll see you guys on the next one. Jezebel, Annabelle, yay. Peace, love, and blessings.